James, check this out. 2 COPO Camaros, this side the Gen 6, this side the Gen 5. Let's check them out. So we got these 2 COPO Camaros here today, and this is the Gen 5. Really interesting to look at the difference between the two. So this run is running an LS, and it's running a 4-litre Whipple and quite a small pulley on there. But it's all about class. So this is obviously very different from your and my Camaro. We look at it's got some similarities obviously with the LS and the same superchargers I've got, but you'll notice straight away it's a mechanical throttle body. You pick that up. It's running a maffless tune over the radiator intake because the radiator is set down so much lower. It's an aluminum radiator, not the plastic tank like on the factory car. There's very little stuff on this car that's similar to the factory, except pretty much the body and some of the...
Well, the funny thing about the body is, even though it is a COPO Camaro, probably the toughest V8 that you could buy, it has a V6 front bumper.
Yeah, exactly.
Very, very interesting. Obviously, fully gutted interior, normal 5th gen interior. Yeah, this thing's just crazy.
So the instrumentation up here, it looks the same, but obviously over in the centre where you'd normally got your air conditioning ducts, we're running some Chevrolet badged gauges. Big tack over here with a shift light.
15s, I would assume.
With tiny little brakes in there as well. When we come around to the back, what do we see?
Shoot.
Wheelie bars, which have been pulled back in on this one. You would never have them up this high. Over this side.
6th gen. 6th gen, but the facelift 6th gen. So it's the later body style. You don't have the one-piece taillights. It's back to the 2-piece. Shoot on this wheelie bar as well, where you would want it to be.
Yeah.
Another set of probably 15s on this.
Yeah. Now, obviously, that's dictated by the class as well. This thing, I noticed, it is so new. Under the back, you probably didn't notice when it backed in. It still had the paper tags hanging off the coilovers. So this is brand new. Still got the plastic even on the steering wheel, which is super cool. Once a bit of a difference in here. If we come in here, notice that they've actually changed the instrumentation completely. So the gauges in here have been put actually inside the gauge cluster. It still has vents down here, which is unusual. Obviously, it's got a radio delete, slightly smaller tack in there. COPO shifter on that, not the Hearst that we saw before. Coming up to the front, this is the magic end. This is the 632 that Chev has been selling, or GM has been selling as a crate motor. When this backed in, bit of a smell of methanol in it. It is just the toughest sounding engine you've ever heard. That one there you thought sounded good. This one even sounded even better. Some interesting things about it. Obviously, it's got the COPO throttle body on the top here. Still got more modern fuel rails on it and injectors, so it's not running a carb on the top of it. But notice it's running electric water pump under here. Aeronautical fuel system, catch can in the corner. This is a really, really, really beautifully set up car, isn't it?
Really tough.
Now, you can go to General Motors. I don't know if they're still doing it now that the Camaro has actually been finished, but you could go to General Motors and through the COPO division, you could order a 5th gen when it came out with various engine derivatives. There was the one we just saw with the 350 and the supercharger. There was a larger, I think it was an LSX 454 version of it. And the same with this, but the 632 for me, old school big block.
Yeah.
There's no substitute for cubic inches. Very, very cool. Well, we're very lucky to have both of these cars here today. It's just so special to see them.
It's pretty crazy too. The first time that we had one COPO, we had a second one come out. So it is the weekend for cool cars, no doubt.
Now, don't you wish you could take your Camaro, just pull a VIN number and everything on it, stick it on this one and drive this one on the street?
I do, but it's not low enough for me. Not enough camber, I can't drive it. Although you could drive this very happily, I think.
Yeah.
I think you'd love it.